it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk, and we're going to delve down into Tier 4 again. So we've done a couple videos, showed some games from some of you guys out there. We've talked a little bit about it on Coffee Talk and in the comments section on the videos on what Tier 4s and 5s you guys like. And as I was digging around it a little bit more and checking it out again this morning, I realized that there's quite a few premium tanks and gift tanks at Tier 4 and 5. Over the years, Wargaming has thrown a lot of those things out through various events. In the last few 2 or 3 years, maybe even more, of Christmas, there's been smaller tanks in the boxes that most of the people kind of wanted to get so then they could get the compensation, but they've got them in the garage, provided you haven't sold them for silver and garage slots, which happens quite a bit. But if you're like me, you might have a lot of these sitting around and maybe not even ever played these things. So we're going to start today with the LVT. Check this out. I haven't even looked at this thing. I don't have any games in it yet. You can see that I've set it up though. I've got a good crew. Now, I'm going to go with premium and reward tanks because as I thought about this and I was starting to look through my Tier 4 and Tier 5s, I don't have a lot of crews for those. So every time I have to play one of the tech tree or collector's tanks, and we'll talk about that in just a moment, I have to make a crew from nothing. So what I've done here is I've actually taken the crew out of the GSOR 1006/7, which is the Tier 9 wheeled medium tank. The Matilda is a medium tank. The only problem is that it's not quite a match. You can see that it is shaded out here. This guy, the commander, is not a gunner, or a loader, sorry, like it is on the 1006/7. So there may be some mismatches. It does get weird as you get down into these lower tiers because you're going to have different qualifications on different crew members. That's always an issue in this game. But at Tier 4, I'm going to live with the fact that I don't have this intuition perk working. Otherwise, it's a good match. Otherwise, it's a really good match right there. So I brought a crew down. That's something you can do then with the premiums. You're going to make some more credits. You're going to make some more experience. You can bring good crews down from better tanks or top tier tanks. And if you're going to slum around in Tier 4 for a while, it's a win-win. Plus, I have put the red coat, of course, the red coat exterior paint, the 2D style on this thing. Let's just quickly look at where this guy lives. These are all the Tier 4s right here and sorted by or ranked in their win rate. If we come down here, we find the LVT. It's about mid or so right down here. So not a bad tank. As we've discussed, you can probably play just about anything if you're an average to good player down at Tier 4. You're more than likely going to get your battle pass points. If you're looking to dominate and do, I don't even know, can you mark Tier 4s? I can't remember at this point. I don't think you can. But if you're looking to, be the top player in whatever tank, maybe you want to play the better tanks or the top player of the tier. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be sweaty, then play the best ones. If you want to get sweaty, play the best tanks. If you're just here for the battle pass points, you can almost pick any of these. We're going to concentrate a little bit on the Tier 4 stuff, and today we're going to take a look at the Matilda LTV. I don't know much about it. I've put a turb ski on it. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so you can see it. I've got a turbo, I've got vision, and I've got hardening. Now, if we click on this is very interesting. There's just not a lot of options at Tier 4, so let me know if you'd have done something different here, but I kind of like this setup. There would be better equipment if it was available, but because of the limited equipment that's showing there, I'm looking at these three going, wow, that's about the best you can get at Tier 4. And since everybody else is playing on that kind of level playing field in terms of what equipment they can have, I don't see anything better. I mean, there might be an argument for enhanced gun laying drive to chuck in there, but I like this. This just really accentuates all the little bonuses of this thing. Unlike the regular Matilda, this thing has a weak turret. They both have about 75 armor on the whole. The regular Matilda has a much stronger turret and a smaller gun. This thing has a harder hitting gun. We take a look at it. We're doing 110 damage at Tier 4 with some pretty good pen. I'm carrying plenty of APCR in there as well. You'll notice that I've got food. Of course I do. We're going to be sweaty, all right? Sweaty, try hard on this one. I did mention the collector's tanks in case you might have forgotten. What does that mean? There are a number of tanks that were pulled out of the tech tree years ago, and they were turned into collector's tanks. And once you get past, I believe the way the mechanic works is once you get past the particular tier that the collector's tanks are in, you've unlocked those to buy. So the way you find that is you're going to go to the store, click here on collectors, and then you've got the different countries that have collector's tanks. You can see the USA, Germany, USSR, UK, and France has the most. We'll just click on UK for giggles here. Now, all of these tanks were pulled out of the tech tree, so they're essentially tech tree tanks, but collector's tanks. So you've got to come in here to buy these things. This is where they live. You can see I've got all of these in the garage right there. The LBT obviously is not a collector's tank. It is a premium. Just wanted to chuck that out there for those of you who may have forgotten about those things. They will show up down here on your carousel anyway if you've got them in your garage. So as far as looking at them in the carousel, you wouldn't know any different. But if you don't, if you haven't been around a lot or you haven't paid attention, you might have a bunch of possibilities in the collector's area. Let me just say why that might be important. Let's go back real quick because there are some legends in the collector's tanks. If we come back here to collectors, and can we get back? There we go. Go back, and we want to go to the USA, and check this out. The T67, a legendary seal clubbing tank. The only way you get that is go into the collector's area and buy that bad boy. And right next to it, another legendary tank, the M3. Maybe not. I actually like the M3 Lee, but that was probably at the beginning of the game considered one of the worst tanks in the game. Let's go have a game on the LBT, see how it goes, see if we can collect some battle pass points. Well, all right, we ended up in an all tier 4 battle. We're on Lakeville. We've got 4s and 3s. That is absolutely beautiful. No artillery to deal with. So let's see, tier 4, what shall we do? I think we're just going to take this thing over to the Valley of the Noobs. Does that sound, that sounds like a really tier 4 thing to do. We're going to head to the Valley of the Noobs. We're just going to load up gold, and then we're going to realize that our little stand has come apart here. We're going to make a bunch of noise, and we'll fix it. There we go. Professionals would edit that out. We are not going to do that. Not even close. All right, there's another Matilda. There's the standard Matilda. Looks like the turbo is helping, but my golly, we're slow. Okie dokie, off we go. Okie dokie artichoke. We've got the... All right, okay. Everybody. Saharino. Saharino, that is a tier 3. Unfortunately, none of the tier 3s are going to give you any battle pass points, so my advice there is don't do it, all right? Don't do it. Also, don't seal club, even though I'm seal clubbing. Do as I say, not as I do, my friends. The problem with this hold down position is the turret's not great on this thing. So I'm sort of going to a position that's not really its strength. My expectation here is that I'm such a great player that it won't be a problem. We'll see if that's actually true or not here fairly soon. All right, the AMX is sort of wandering into the middle there. Oh, okay, we got extra guys looking. There we go. What is this guy? Uh-oh, there's a... Oh boy, we bounced both those guys. So I was seen, I think. Did my 6th sense go up? I have no idea. We're going to come on up here as slow as molasses. Wow. I wish I could put a second turbo on it. That's all I'm saying. Alright, what do we got here? Got a decent gun depression action going. Oh, this guy here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to get some shots. Nice. We did get lit. Alright, let's not tempt fate there. We don't want them shooting us. You can see these guys though now, huh? Alright, what do we got here? They're not showing themselves much. There we go. A little shot on him. Did not get us lit. Give us a little peeky poo. Come on now. You know you want to do it. We're playing snippers. We're getting rolled up in the backside there, so to speak. Don't know if you can say that, but I just did. All right, this is not good. We got kilt on the other side of the map, and these guys are getting rocked. Enemy team is absolutely... I got lit, but I don't really care because I'm going to hit this guy like that. Oh, I tracked him. Let's see if we can get a little bit of... Nope, I can't. That's too bad. Oh, you missed me, fella. How about that? Yeah, you liked it? Nope, you didn't like it at all. Alright, checking 6. Not great, but not terrible. Okay, we got him. Fairly long reload at this tier. So we do, ooh, yeah. Nicely angled armor on that thing. Alright, checking 6. The Lukes is pushing the Lukes. Yeah, we got a lot of fellers coming in from there. It's not great. Poke out again. Oh, the Stu just blind shot me. A little bugger. Little bugger. There we go. All right, that's a good kill. We're going to have to turn around. We got 500 damage. We're going to have to turn around. Can we get it? No, we can't get any shots on him. Is the Stoic still sitting there? Probably. Let's shoot there. Yeah, I might have hit him. All right, we got to turn around. And we are going to head back this way. See if my Luke's friend can help me out. He's going to want to try to get on my side and gun me down. Yeah, we're going to go this way, dude. There we go. There's one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's one of them dead. Coming at us like spider monkeys. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was close. Should be enough damage to get me where I want to be, though. Very slow turning around. Oh, there's a T-40 coming. Oh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Yep, that hurt. All right, we got 1,156, 139 assists. That should be enough. I would imagine that's enough to be at, what, 5 points, I think, you can get for a top 3 or so, whatever it is. Let's see if we're top 3. I think we should be. I did do a bit of snipperino. Nice gun depression. Reload's a little fast or a little slow at that tier, but you are hitting for 115, which is a pretty decent alpha at tier 4, to be honest. So we end up with a class 3, even in a loss. We just got some of that from Battle Pass, so we finished up to 26. All right, well, that was a lot. I was at 20. How did I get 6 of those? I have no idea what just happened there. Huh. All right, well, I got a lot of points somehow. And we ended up number 2. So that's going to give us, I believe, 5. If we take a look over here, we should end up, or do we have to look here? We're going to end up with 5. And wow, we finished a lot of missions on that one. Wow, 325 extra points. Goodness gracious. All right, very strange. We got stage 20, prepare to shred. We got stage 21, prepare to shred. We got stage 22. Oh, okay, we did a lot of stage 24. Oh no, that's the Battle Pass stuff. So where did we get all that? We got coin 100,000, destroy 30. Man, that was nutty. Turtle power stuff, battle. Yeah, okay. So here's where we got a lot of this stuff going on. Save April. Thank you for your service. All right, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff, fellas. Reward shell, bunch of points, and there you go. Tier 4. Didn't even really take that long, did it? How long did that game last? Where is it? I don't know. It's over here. 4 minutes. In 5 minutes, we got ourselves 5. Well, we got a lot of points, but it was 5 just for the loss in top 3 right there. Moving along with the Matilda LVT. I'll tell you what, I don't hate that tank. Not at tier 4. Not bad, actually. I kind of like the relatively, anyway, high alpha. Speed could be better, but if you take a look at the equipment I used, that helped it out just a little bit. I didn't have far to drive, obviously. I just went to the Valley of the Noobs and started shooting people in the face. Accuracy-wise, it was okay. Don't have an IA to use, so it's 0.39. All of the tanks at the lower tiers tend to be fairly bad on the dispersion area, so not too bad. But there you go, fellas. Another opportunity or something to think about for Battle Pass at Tier 4 is run your premiums, put your good crews in there, and remember that they have a maximum of 70 points. So in 70 points, you're going to get an extra 15 chucked on top, and that's the best bang for your buck at Tier 4. That's all I've got for today, fellas. You guys have a great one, and we will see ya.